Okay, so morning lecture we have seen the first part of the first chapter. Okay, so we'll just see recap whatever we have seen in first lecture. So we have seen syllabus for the first lecture, first chapter, then definition, then separate definition of the CAD/CAM CAE, then product design concept, then product cycle, then product cycle and CAD/CAM CA part, then advantages of the CAD/CAM CE, then disadvantages part, then some company's name with their product, and last point we have discussed in functions of the graphics software. Okay, so next part is hardware in CAD/CAM CE part. Okay, so actually you can see here one block diagram is there. So in that block diagram you can see there are two major departments. One is the design workstation and second is just storage part. Okay, and the CPO part. So now you can see left side at this first unit, that is a secondary storage unit, CPO, output plotters. Okay, and here design workstation, graphical terminal and input devices. Okay, so totally this graphics terminal plus input devices is called as nothing but design workstation. Sometime in university question paper they are just asking explain the functions of the design workstation. Design workstation is nothing but just your graphics terminal and input devices. Okay, so please remember design workstation is nothing but your graphics terminal and input devices. Okay, so in this block diagram you can see this is a typical configuration of the hardware components. जे काय आपल्या CAD सिस्टीम मधले जे काय हार्डवेअरचं जे काही कॉन्फिगरेशन असतं ते असं असतं. म्हणजे जे तुमचा सीपीयू असेल त्याला जे कनेक्टेड सेकंडरी स्टोरेज असेल, आउटपुट ऍज अ प्रिंटर असेल, प्लॉटर असेल, तुमची स्क्रीन असेल, ठीक आहे. आणि जी इंटरनल त्याची आतली साईड आहे ती म्हणजे तुमची डिझाईन वर्क स्टेशन, ज्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही जे इनपुट डेटा देता पीसीला किंवा लॅपटॉपला, जे तुमचा सिस्टीम असेल CAD सिस्टीम, त्याला जे तुम्ही इनपुट देता त्याचं आउटपुट मध्ये कन्व्हर्जन करण्यासाठी जे काही स्टेशन असते ग्राफिक्सचं जे महत्वाचं रोल आहे, मगाशी आपण लास्ट टाइम बघितला फंक्शन्स ऑफ द ग्राफिक्स सॉफ्टवेअर. सो व्हॉट एव्हर द मेन फंक्शन्स, मेन वर्क ऑफ दॅट graphics terminal that carried out that graphics terminal, and later that he will send to the display to the output side, output devices. Okay, so already we have seen okay, so okay, so sorry for interrupting. So this is our first station, that's the workstation, design workstation. So in that, okay, in that workstation, we have seen that the major role of the graphics terminal, major role of the graphics terminal. They are just translate that whatever input we have given into the output. Okay, and whatever output, that output will show on the our output display output. And after that, you can see here this secondary storage. This is nothing but one of the name indicates that's storage. Okay, storage means whatever you have given input and whatever you have got the output for that part, they will create the one file, and that file we can store in the storage file. Okay, and if you want to make output in terms of the hard paper or any physical terms, then you can take the printout of that the same. Okay, with the help of the any output devices like printer, plotters, okay, injector. Then graphics workstation functions, whatever that we have seen that unit in terms of this design workstation, that is nothing but your graphics workstation. We can call as a graphics workstation also. So it has some functions like it must interface with the center processing unit. Okay, it must be interface with the center processing unit. हे जे काही graphics workstation आहे ते तुमच्या सिस्टीमच्या सेंटरला इंटरफेस पाहिजे, कनेक्टेड पाहिजे, इंटिग्रेट पाहिजे. ठीक आहे. इट मस्ट जनरेट अ स्टेडी ग्राफिक्स इमेज फॉर द युजर. आणि हे कंटिन्युअसली तुम्ही जर इनपुट देत राहिला तर तुम्हाला त्यांनी कंटिन्युअस इमेज दिली पाहिजे, इमेज कंटिन्युअस डिस्प्ले केली पाहिजे. ठीक आहे. इट मस्ट प्रोव्हाइड डिजिटल डिस्क्रिप्शन्स ऑफ द ग्राफिक्स इमेज. ठीक आहे. आणि त्यांनी तुम्ही दिलेला इनपुट कुठून दिला तुम्ही, कीबोर्ड असेल, माउस असेल, सीडी असेल, डीव्हीडी असेल, व्हॉट एव्हर दॅट इनपुट डिव्हाइस इज देअर. From that, you will get the output in terms of the digital description on the screen with the help of the pixel. Okay, like image, video, any other things, programs, animations. Okay, it must translate computer commands into operating functions. Okay, whatever you have given the commands from the computer with the help of the keyboard, mouse, that command should be translated into the whatever the computer outputs functions. जे तुम्ही इनलेट दिले through the input devices of the computer system, you have to get the some commands through the computers. Okay, and then it must facilitate communication between the user and the system. आणि ह्याचं जे काही ग्राफिक्सचं काम काय आहे, युजरने जे काही इनपुट दिले ते सिस्टीमला सांगायला, सिस्टीमला सांगितलं पाहिजे आणि तेच तिनं उत्तर दिलं पाहिजे आउटपुट. म्हणजे मी जर कीबोर्ड वरती 5 हे अक्षर टाइप केलं तर ती डिस्प्लेवरती 5 दिसलं पाहिजे. ठीक आहे. This is the role of the graphics workstation in between the user and system. Whatever user has produced the information, that information only computer have to show on the output devices as a screen. Okay. Then second, components of the graphics workstation. What are the components? We have seen the first major, that is a graphics terminal, and second, operator input devices. Whatever graphics terminal means which graphics software we have using currently, or we should use at a highest level, or modified tool. Okay, and other is the input devices, which type of the input devices we are using at that time only. Okay, so depending upon the input devices we are using for that particular operations, and whatever you have given the input in this computer system, that will be, we will accord as the output devices on the user screen. Now you can see this is one of the example image creation in a computer graphics, CRT. Already you well known in this image in the physics also. Okay, cathode ray tube. So whatever that, now you can observe the image at left side there is one control grid is there and cathode tube is there. Okay, and exactly right side you can see one CRT screen is there, and in between that inside of that screen the phosphorus coating is there. Okay, and main role of the electron beam is whatever you have given the input at that cathode side, that input is presented on the CRT screen with the help of the phosphorus coating. This is one of the example how we are going to create the image whatever given the input from the computer system only. म्हणजे आपण जे काही कम्प्युटर सिस्टम मध्ये कोडिंग मध्ये असेल किंवा बायनरी नंबर मध्ये असेल, जे काही आपण इनपुट दिले त्या डेटावरती हे सीआरटी काय करते, तुम्हाला जे हवी ती इमेज तुमच्या सीआरटी स्क्रीन वरती जनरेट करते. ओके, सो दिस इज द मेजर रोल ऑफ द ग्राफिक्स टर्मिनल and user input. Okay, Now, second thing, approaches and techniques to generate the image on CRT. How to generate image on the CRT screen? There are two methods. Okay, techniques. First is the stroke writing. Second is the raster scan. Now you can see first stroke writing. Name itself indicates with stroke, means whatever given the stroke. म्हणजे थोडक्या थोडक्या टप्प्यामध्ये. Okay. And second is a raster. Raster means whatever data given to that system as input, they will rapidly shown on the your screen. Okay. So benefit of these two different techniques, you can just see. This is for only your information. This is actually not in syllabus. So types of the graphics terminals. What are the different types of the graphics terminal? Now we can see first is directed beam refresh. Second is direct to view storage to. Third is raster scan. Okay, so we can call as a digital TV. Currently we are using a smart TV now. Like this way, raster scan method techniques using for the smart TV. Now you can see, we will see one difference chart. Here parameters, then these three different types of the methods. One is a direct beam refresh, DVST, raster scan. So what is the major difference in between these three types? Likewise, parameter first, image generation. How they are going to generate the image on their screen. Okay, so first direct beam, you can see here stroke writing method using, then DVST also using stroke writing, but raster scan using raster scan method. Then picture quality of that part, we can see in the first method, excellent. Okay, so you can see the picture quality in a direct beam refresh is got excellent. Then DVST got excellent, but in raster scan we will get moderate to good. Okay, म्हणजे हा फरक आहे की तुम्ही रास्टर स्कॅन जर फास्ट मेथड यूज केली तर तुम्हाला जी काय पिक्चरची क्वालिटी आहे ते नियर अबाउट गुड पर्यंत मिळू शकते. ओके, देन डेटा कंटेंट इन डायरेक्ट बीम रिफ्रेश इज लिमिटेड अँड द DVST इज हाय and again raster scan is a high. ओके, म्हणजे आपण त्याच्यामध्ये जे काही डेटा स्टोअर करतो किंवा डेटा कंटेंट ठेवू शकतो तो आपला सगळ्यात जास्त कशामध्ये आहे, DVST आणि रास्टर स्कॅन मध्ये. ओके, देन सिलेक्टिव्ह इरेज yes in direct beam refresh, no in DVST and yes in raster scan. म्हणजे काय, तुम्हाला एखादा डेटा इरेज करायचा असेल तर करू शकता का, तर ते फक्त DVST मध्ये नाही, बाकी सगळीकडे करू शकतो. ओके, then gray color yes for the raster scan and direct beam skin, DVST no. So overall you can see DVST have majorly no answer for all the parameters, near about 50%, 60%. Okay, so direct beam refresh and raster scan is the best solution for these types. So color capability moderate, no, yes. Animation capability yes, no, moderate. Okay, so this is just for your information how these three different types having some different specification. Then important point in our syllabus, now you can see types of the input devices. Okay, so input devices in divided in terms of the some different types, like text input like keyboard. Okay, graphic input like locating and image input. In that again locating you can see mouse, trackball, okay, joystick, light pen, digitizer. These are the example of the input devices in the graphic input. Second is in image input is a scanner. We can give input to system with the help of the scanner, barcode reader and biometrics machine. Okay, we can take the example of our staff attendance also. We at the modern time when we are arriving at college, we have to punch, that is a biometric machine. So that is one of the type of the input from faculty members to the as a reporting time. Okay, so this is one of the example of the input devices. Then direct input devices, that is OMR, that is our OMR sheet barcode type. Okay, so these are the some types of the input devices we will see in details. Now you can see these are the some images. You can just see the name and the object, then you will identify the clearly object. Okay, so joystick is one of the best example for the playing games. Okay, so this is the one of the type of the a good input devices. Then mouse, we are regularly using the mouse. Then trackball. Trackball is a one of the like structure in mouse only, but these are the different devices. Okay. Then light pen. Light pen is one of the direct screen touch object.
Ah,
We can directly give input on the screen only.
no.
Okay. Hello. Hello sir. Hello. Gorak. If anyone having any doubt, any ambiguity, then you can just ask me. Okay. Don't worry. Okay, light pen, then digitizer like notepad. Okay, this is one of the example of the input devices. So we can directly give the input on the pad only, that notepad. Then data lodging system. Okay, so here is a this type of the input system available for in the various industries. As per their requirement, they are just trying to input and implementing their system. Okay, then we will see one by one details. Input devices first is a keyboard. Okay, so very familiar device with all of you. We are using a daily basis in our life as a keyboard. Okay, we are very known. So this is the a basic keyboard where we are having alphanumerical keypad or special keys. With some keyboards don't having numerical keypad as a separate right side. Okay, but this is the overall I think 108 keys keyboard with having function keys, then cursor movies keys, numerical keypad, alphanumerical keypad, special keypad. Okay, so there are n number of the types of the keyboard available. We are just giving example of the input devices in CAD/CAM CE system. So this is the one of the system. Then light pens, how the example like our binary number giving output on the screen in the light pen. Okay, then a scanner is also very familiar to us. How to present that physical data into the digitized. We have to just scan that data, and we can just represent it on the our screen also with the help of this scanner. And currently we are using mobile scanner, okay, to store that, preserve that data on the cloud also. Then you can see here, this is the output devices list. First is a printer. Okay, so basically we are just known as a printer. Whatever seen in front of our computer side device, printer, we just call it this is printer. But there are again n number of type of printer is there. So now we can see here classification based on the method of the printing. प्रिंटिंग कशाची करतोय, कशी करतोय, त्याच्यावरून प्रिंटरचे प्रकार आहेत. लाईन प्रिंटर आहे, सिरियल प्रिंटर आहे आणि पेज प्रिंटर आहे. आता लाईन मध्ये परत दोन आहेत, एक ड्रम प्रिंटर आहे आणि चेन प्रिंटर आहे. देन सिरियल मध्ये परत दोन डॉट मॅट्रिक्स, जे तुम्ही प्रोग्रामिंगला C++ ला जे काही जावाला जे काही तुम्ही प्रिंटर वापरता ते प्रोग्रामचे टाईप करायला, त्याला तो डॉट मॅट्रिक्सचा प्रिंटर यूज करतात. ठीक आहे. डेझी व्हील प्रिंटर, देन अगेन पेज प्रिंटर, लेझर आला, देन इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक्स. ओके, so classification based on the physical contact of the print head with the paper to produce text and image. इम्पॅक्ट प्रिंटर आहे, परत त्याच्यामध्ये लाईन आहे, सिरियल आहे. नॉन इम्पॅक्ट मध्ये थर्मल आहे आणि इंक जेट प्रिंटर आहे. ओके, सो दीज आर दी सम example of the output devices. For your kind information, you have to just only remember to the output devices as a printer, not this much details. Okay, now we can see a printer, plotter. Okay, so first is a drum plotter. Okay, not printer, drum plotter. Then second is a flat bed plotter. So these are the plotter where we have to need a more size, big size printer is needed. So we go for the plotter, not printer. Okay, so basically plotter is the designed for the taking printout of the larger sizes. Okay, then this is example software configuration example. Already we have seen, but this is a model of the graphics software configuration, how we can make the configuration of the graphics software. So design a workstation at right side. Already we have discussed about the graphical terminal and user input devices is interconnected with the central system of the computer, CAD center. Okay, so now you can see here application database is interconnected with the application program, and graphics package is interconnected with the design workstation. तुम्ही बघा आता ऍप्लिकेशन डेटाबेस एखाद्या प्रोडक्टचा आपण जे काही इनपुट दिलेला असेल, डेटा दिलेला असेल, तो प्रोग्राम तयार होतो, प्रोग्राम परत पुढे जातो, ग्राफिक्सला तो सिग्नल देतो, तो सिग्नल प्रोग्रामचे पास करून तो ऍज अ आउटपुट मध्ये तो ट्रान्सलेट करतो ग्राफिक्स टर्मिनल आणि तो शो करतो स्क्रीनवरती. ठीक आहे, जे तुम्ही युजर इनपुट दिलेला आहे सिस्टीमला तो तिथं शो करतो. तर हे सॉफ्टवेअरचं कॉन्फिगरेशन असं असतं. ओके, इफ in university examination they will ask write short note on software configuration, then you have to draw this terminology diagram. Okay, and you have to just explain what is the role of the graphics function, what is the role of the graphics software. Okay, like this way you can just easily understand the role of the software configuration in any system. Okay, then you can see here the history of CAD/CAM CAE. So basically, how the CAD/CAM CAE was developed in our industry. So basically, here 2 columns. Okay, you can just observe. One is a phases, second is the growth of the CAD/CAM CAE. Okay, so first is you can just observe in 1950 to 1960. Okay, the MIT University, that is a Massachusetts Institute of Technology, produced a simple picture by interfacing CRT tube. ओके, फक्त त्यांनी साधं CRT ट्यूब वरून फक्त एक पिक्चर शो केला होता. कधी 1950 ते 1950-60 मध्ये. ठीक आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये नंतर त्यांनी काय केलं, MIT सर्व मेकॅनिझम लॅब डेव्हलप्ड अ कन्सेप्ट ऑफ NC मशीन ऑन 3 ऍक्सेस मिलिंग मशीन. म्हणजे त्यांनी नंतर त्याच 50 ते 60च्या काळादरम्यान त्यांनी पहिल्यांदा फक्त एक पिक्चर CRT ट्यूब वरती प्रेझेंट केला. त्याच्यानंतर त्यांनी काय केलं, एक न्यूमेरिकल कंट्रोल मशीन जी 3 ऍक्सेसची मिलिंग मशीन त्यांनी डेव्हलप केली. ठीक आहे, ही त्यावेळेची सगळ्यात मोठी अचिव्हमेंट. त्याच्यानंतर त्यांनी काय केलं, परत अ लाईट पेन वॉज डेव्हलप्ड बाय SAG, सेमी ऑटोमॅटिक ग्राउंड एन्व्हायरमेंट. ठीक आहे, त्यांनी नंतर काय केलं, एक लाईट पेन जे आपण मगाशी इनपुट डिव्हाइस मध्ये एक्झाम्पल बघितलं होतं ते त्यांनी डेव्हलप केलं. ठीक आहे, त्याच्यानंतर त्यांनी APT ऑटोमॅटिक प्रोग्रामिंग टूल ऑटोमेशन वॉज डेव्हलप. म्हणजे जे काय CNC मशीन असतात त्याच्यामध्ये ऑटोमेशन प्रोग्राम टूल, म्हणजे ते प्रोग्राम ऑटोमॅटिक प्रोग्राम तयार करतं पुढचं जे लागणार आहे त्याचे त्यांनी ते टूल जनरेट केलं होतं. ठीक आहे, त्याच्यानंतर 1960 and 70 मध्ये कम्प्युटर स्टार्टेड टू कम इन रिसर्च लॅबोरेटरीज. ऍक्च्युली कम्प्युटर कधीपासून यायला लागले, तर 1960 ते 1970 पासून ऍक्च्युअली कम्प्युटर यायला मार्केटला सुरुवात झाली. ते पण कसे, रिसर्च लॅबोरेटरी मध्ये, कमर्शियल यूज साठी नाही. ओके, इन मिड ऑफ द 1960 CAD स्टार्टेड कमिंग अप. 1960च्या मध्यंतरी ते CAD ही सिस्टीम, CAD ही फेज यायला सुरू झाली. ओके, त्याच्या अगोदर CAD हे म्हणजे काय माहित नव्हतं. ओके, म्हणजे CAD काय आहे, CAD नक्की कशाला लागतं ते कोणाला माहित नव्हतं. त्याच्यानंतर हळूहळू CAD ही यायला लागली. ठीक आहे, देन डायरेक्ट व्ह्यू स्टोरेज ट्यूब्स आर अवेलेबल. वेअर अवेलेबल म्हणजे त्यावेळेस परत एक डायरेक्ट ट्यूब स्टोरेज, म्हणजे जे काय कम्प्युटर मध्ये स्टोरेज असतं ते डायरेक्ट स्टोर होतं करायचं, त्याचे त्याचं पण एक काय झालं, रिसर्च झाला आणि त्यावेळेस नंतर ते 1960 ते 70च्या मध्ये अवेलेबल होऊ लागले. ठीक आहे, देन द वर्ड डिझाईन वॉज एक्सटेंडेड बियॉन्ड द ड्राफ्टिंग. फक्त ड्राफ्टिंग पुरतच राहिलं नाही, तर ड्राफ्टिंगच्या पुढे पण गेलं. आणि नंतर इन 1970 to 80 इट इज टर्म्ड ॲज अ गोल्डन इयर ऑफ द कम्प्युटर ड्राफ्टिंग. 1970 ते 80 मध्ये ड्राफ्टिंगसाठी, कम्प्युटर ड्राफ्टिंगसाठी एक सुवर्ण काळ आला असं समजलं गेलं. आणि 1979 साली IGES कमिटी वॉज एस्टॅब्लिश. IGES हा एक काय आहे, एक फॉर्मॅट आहे डेटा एक्सचेंजचा. ऑलरेडी वी हॅव थॉट ऍट द ओव्हरव्ह्यू ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. That time one point is there, CAD/CAM data exchange. So IGES is one of the type of the data exchange that was established in 1979. After that, potential of the computer graphics was understood. म्हणजे कम्प्युटरचं ग्राफिक्स ह्याचं खरंच महत्व काय आहे ते त्यांना त्यावेळेस कळालं. नंतर नॅशनल कम्प्युटर ग्राफिक्स असोसिएशन वॉज स्टार्टेड अँड इन 1980 to 1990 मेजर रिसर्च ऑन कॅडकॅम. ओके, त्यावेळेस एक कॅडकॅम वरती खूप मोठा रिसर्च झाला. नंतर त्याचं इंटिग्रेशन झालं, सुरू झालं की कॅड आणि कॅम एकत्र कसं आपण यूज करू शकतो. आफ्टर लेटर दॅट सिंथेटिक कर्व्स अँड सरफेसेस वेअर डेव्हलप्ड. म्हणजे नंतर तुमच्या कॅड आणि ह्याच्यामध्ये कॅम मध्ये इंटिग्रेशन झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला ऍक्च्युअली जिओमेट्री काढताना सिंथेटिक कर्व्स आणि सरफेसेस हे डेव्हलप केले. म्हणजे तुमचं डिझाईन किती सुपेरियर होत चाललं बघा हळूहळू. ऍप्लिकेशन्स एक्सपांडेड फॉर डिफरंट काइंड ऑफ अनालिसिस. ह्या कॅडचे कॅमचे ऍप्लिकेशन परत एवढे एक्सटेंड झाले की त्याचं तुम्ही दुसऱ्या वेगवेगळ्या अनालिसिस साठी यूज करू शकू लागला. न्यू हार्डवेअर अँड सॉफ्टवेअर विथ मच इम्प्रूव्ड फीचर्स स्टार्टेड. नवीन नवीन सॉफ्टवेअर हार्डवेअर हे इम्प्रूव्ह होत गेले, त्याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे फीचर्स येत गेले, त्याचा बेनिफिट आपल्याला डिझायनिंग मध्ये होऊ लागला. ठीक आहे. Then next 1990 to 2000 रिव्हर्स इंजिनिअरिंग कॅपॅबिलिटी एनहान्स्ड. म्हणजे जे काय तुमचं रफ वर्क असेल, वेस्टेज असेल, त्याच्यामधून आपण रिव्हर्स इंजिनिअरिंग करायला लागलो आणि रिव्हर्स इंजिनिअरिंग करत करत आपण रिसर्च सुरू केला. कॉस्ट ऑफ द हार्डवेअर सॉफ्टवेअर केम डाऊन. ह्या काळामध्ये हार्डवेअरच्या सॉफ्टवेअरच्या किमती कमी झाल्या. देन कम्युनिकेशन मीडियम अँड नेटवर्किंग इम्प्रूव्ड अ लॉट. आफ्टर दॅट 90 to 2000 communication part is improved. Okay, concept of the virtual factory started. Virtual factory means there is no need of the actual place, actual company. We can start our startup at the virtually also on computer. That concept is started in 1992, 2000 and 2000 onwards. Rapid prototype and 3D printing started. Rapid printing, prototype and 3D printing means we have to make one prototype model before making original manufacturing for our better understanding and analysis purpose. That part is started onwards 2000 onwards. Okay, cost of the high performance computers reduced drastically. जे काय हाय कम्प्युटर्स होते, सुपर कम्प्युटर, त्यांच्या कॉस्ट एकदम कमी झाल्या. वायरलेस ट्रान्समिशन सिस्टीम वॉज डेव्हलप्ड. आफ्टर दॅट 2000 years later on, the cost of the transmission system, wireless transmission, whatever new technology of the wireless, that was developed. Okay, and last point, that is a selection of the CAD/CAM CE software. Okay, so this is a very very important point in this chapter. So how to select, how to identify which software is useful or suitable for that particular product. Okay, so major steps and procedure in the selection of the CAD/CAM CE software is given below. Just I will read, and whatever that point is there, I will provide into our class notes also. Okay, so first selection criteria is the evaluation committee. Okay, so basically first evaluation committee is a very very important as per the selection of the any CAD/CAM CE software. So what is the major role of the evaluation committee? So and committee consists of the representative from a concerned department, can be called as names of the department like design department, manufacturing department, production, quality control, and purchase department. Okay, so in this evaluation committee there are different representative are coming from the concerned department. वेगवेगळ्या डिपार्टमेंट मधून एक एक त्यांचा रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह येतो. ठीक आहे, आणि त्यांचे जे काही व्ह्यूज असतील, इव्हॅल्युएशन असतील, ते क्रायटेरियानुसार त्यांचे त्याच्यावरती कमेंट देतात. Second, committee guidelines. What are the committee guidelines? So committee should set up some type of the guidelines for selection of the CAD/CAM software, and the committee should consider the present and future need of this requirement. आता ह्याच्यामध्ये काय होतंय, कमिटी सेटअप जो आहे त्याच्यामध्ये कमिटी काय करते, गाईडलाईन काय देते की जो तुम्ही आता सॉफ्टवेअर हे करणार आहात त्या प्रोडक्टला, तर त्याचा आता प्रेझेंट आणि फ्युचरला त्याचा काय यूज आहे का, खरंच गरज आहे का, रिक्वायरमेंट आहे का, त्याचा अभ्यास करून त्याला काय करतात, सिलेक्शनची मंजुरी देतात. थर्ड इज अ टेक्निकल इव्हॅल्युएशन अँड एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन. टेक्निकल इव्हॅल्युएशन अँड एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन. The committee should then carry out technical clarification and discussion विथ द एक्सपर्ट अँड रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह. हे काय करतात कमिटी? सगळं टेक्निकल गोष्टी चेक करून झाल्यानंतर ते जे काही प्रत्येक डिपार्टमेंटचे रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह होते त्यांच्याकडून त्यांचं एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन घेऊन त्या दोन्ही टेक्निकल आणि एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन मध्ये तर्क लावून अभ्यास करून ते काय करतात, शेवटी त्यांचं सोल्युशन काढतात आणि त्याला मान्यता देतात जर असेल तर. द नेक्स्ट फोर्थ पॉइंट इज युजर फीडबॅक. कमिटी शुड विजिट अँड टेक फीडबॅक फ्रॉम अदर युजर्स ऑफ द सेम सिस्टीम. त्या सॉफ्टवेअरचा जे कोणी बाकी कस्टमर युज करतात ते सॉफ्टवेअर त्या कस्टमरला जाऊन त्या लोकांकडून फीडबॅक घेतात की बाबा हा सॉफ्टवेअर कसा आहे, युजर फ्रेंडली आहे का, त्याचा चांगला उपयोग आहे का. तर असे एक युजर फीडबॅक म्हणून एक पॉइंट आहे सिलेक्शन क्रायटेरिया मध्ये. तर त्या सॉफ्टवेअर बद्दल तिसऱ्या व्यक्तीकडून, थर्ड पार्टीकडून ते फीडबॅक घेऊन ते व्हेरीफाय करतात. लास्ट पॉइंट, क्रिएशन ऑफ चेकलिस्ट. ओके, सो checklist should be prepared for mechanical design, analysis, manufacturing, production, inspection. So like this way, we have to create the checklist for each and every department. For example, mechanical design, 2D design, drafting, point function, line, area function, dimensioning, etc. Like this way, we have to create a checklist for each and every work. आपण एक्झाम्पल घ्या, आपण एखादी कंपनी चालवतो किंवा एखादं दुकान जरी असेल आपलं, आपल्याला व्यवस्थित करण्यासाठी आपण काय करायचं, एक चेकलिस्ट करतो, बरोबर आहे, की माझ्या दुकानामध्ये आज कोणकोणते प्रोडक्ट आहेत, मी ते कसे विकतो, किती रुपये दराने विकतो, किती त्याचे युनिट गेले, युनिट सेल झाले. लाईक दिस वे वी हॅव टू डू वन चेकलिस्ट फॉर ईच अँड एव्हरी डिपार्टमेंट सो दॅट वी विल गेट अ exact accurate checkup all the software's data, and from that we will get some analysis. We will conclude one final result whether that software is running over the all this criteria or not. Okay, हे आहेत मेजर पॉइंट ज्याच्यावरून तुम्ही एक क्लिअर करू शकता की हा सॉफ्टवेअर माझ्या ह्यासाठी ऑपरेशन साठी सुटेबल आहे. ओके, सो दिस इज अवर last point. I think I will check. Okay, so this is our syllabus. So I think we have covered all points. So we will just see one objective type questions. Last point, just a revision, or we can call as just practice. So anyone just can give me the answer. Okay, so first question is which one of the following is an input devices? Anyone just tell me, otherwise you can put in chat box. Option is a CPU, drum plotter, joystick, monitor. Which one is the following is an input devices? Input devices means we are going to give the input to the system. CPU, drum plotter, monitor, and joystick. Okay, answer is okay, very correct. C. Second question, the coating on the glass screen of the display monitors glows when cathode rays falls on it. Okay, this is related to CIT tube. Okay, coating on the glass screen of the display monitors glows when cathode rays falls on it. The material used for the coating is phosphorus, paint, enamel, and radium. Which one is correct? Okay, phosphorus, correct. Third one is, in computer graphics, which one of the following represents the image generation technique? CRT, stroke writing, monitor, none of this. Which one? In computer graphics, already we have discussed on that topic. Computer graphics, which one of the following represents the image generation technique? Option A, CRT, stroke writing. Stroke writing is nothing but one of the type of that cathode writing tube. Okay, so answer is first CRT. Then next, which one of the following is an output devices? Scanner, keyboard, drum plotter, none of this. Output device कोणता आहे? Drum plotter. Okay. in numerical control system developed Massachusetts Institute of Technology stands for? Sorry, I have given the answer. MIT stands for. What is the answer? MIT stands for. Okay, B answer. Massachusetts Institute of Technology is a long form of the MIT. Then last, in CAD computers, are basically needed for modification of design, optimization of design, creation of design, and last D, all of this. Which is the answer? Read question. In CAD system, whatever we have given to our computer system, that computers are basically, which purpose we are using computers in CAD CAM system? Modification of design, yes, correct. At the phase of the CAD designing phase, we are changing the design, no problem. Then optimization of the design. If sometime we got some error from the design, then we can go for the optimization. We can minimize the error, yes. Second option also correct, optimization of the design. Then second, third, creation of the design. This is the initial stage of the any CAD system. So with the help of this system, we can easily create the design, we can create easily modified, we can easily optimize the design by using the computer. So answer is for this question is last B, all of these. Okay. Next, tablet pen is which device? Display device, output device, input device, and all of this. Answer is tablet pen is input devices. Giving purpose, giving input purpose, we are using tablet pen on that tablet. So whatever we have typed on the tablet, that will be displayed on your screen. So that is your input devices. Okay. Okay. So successfully we have completed our first chapter. Okay. So basically, our first chapter is just introduction part of our subject. Okay. Okay, we will see 2-3 more questions and then we will stop it. Okay. So just answer me. Okay, first question. Which of the following is not part of the CAD hardware? Just read question carefully. Which of the following is not a part of the CAD hardware? Graphical display terminal, keyboard, computer program, peripheral equipment. ह्याच्यातला 4 ऑप्शन मधला कोणता पार्ट हा हार्डवेअरचा नाही? Computer display terminal, it is a hardware. Keyboard also hardware. Peripheral equipment, that means side by equipment, that is also hardware. Computer program is nothing but a software part, so that is not a part of the CAD hardware. So answer is C. Second, which on from the following represents output device in a CAD? Tablet, pen, scanner, computer unit, none of this. What is the answer for second question? Output device.
C.
Yes, computer unit. Very good. Third is, in CAD, computers are basically needed for, already we have seen all. Then tablet, pen is also already seen. Okay, question number 5. A graphic software should be complete, robust, economic, and D, all of these. What is the
All of
answer for the question number 5? All of this. Okay, correct. Our graphics software should be complete, robust, and economic. Which one of the following is an output devices? Scanner, keyboard, drum plotter, none of this. Question number 6.
drum
Output
plotter.
device. Scanner is in. Okay, drum plotter is correct. 7th question. A digitizer is input devices, output devices, and display devices. Question number 7.
Output
So
device.
digitizer is one of the input devices. Already I have shown you input devices. Please remember, a digitizer is input device. Okay. Question number 8. In CAD, which one of the following represents an output devices? Scanner, light pen, digitizer, COM, microfilm units. Scanner is input, digitizer is input, light pen is input. So remaining is COM. Answer is D. So question number 9. Question number 9. Which one of the following is input devices? CPU, drum plotter, joystick, monitor. Joystick is answer. Okay. So next, already we have shown the coating, phosphorus. Which one of the following input devices? Digitizer, ANC system. Okay. Question number 14. Delmia software is used for. Please remember, answer is for this. Delmia is one of the manufacturing software. So CAM answer, B answer. Okay. Delmia is software is used for the CAM only. CAM. 15th question. Which is not input devices in CAD/CAM system? Scanner, joystick, CRT, digitizer. So CRT is a not input devices. Okay. 16th question. Printer comes under input, output device, storage device, or both A and B. What is answer for 16th question?
Both A and B.
Printer, input and output. Printer
Output
means
device.
whatever that we have given the input instruction to computer, that will be printed at the output devices. So printer is output device. Okay. So next question 17. Commercial CAD software package available for kinematics analysis and virtual prototyping. Commercial CAD software packages available for kinematic analysis and virtual prototype. Option A, CATIA, Hypermesh, Adams, Mastercam. काय आहे आन्सर? कोणाला माहिती आहे? 17च बघा. CATIA only. Okay, so in the CATIA software, we can easily do the kinematic analysis and virtual prototyping by using this commercial software. The next, integration of the all business functions of the enterprises is known as a SIM. At the time of the syllabus overview, I have told you CIM is a computer integrated manufacturing, which is integrated all the parts, all the functions of the department. That means integration of all the business function. Okay, so option A is correct, SIM. And ANSYS is which software? CAE software, analysis software. So answer is C. So these are some sample MCQs from the first chapter. Okay, so we have successfully completed our first chapter. Okay, so I request all of you just put your roll number in chat box for your attendance purpose fast. Okay, all put your roll number in chat box fast. Okay, everyone has done. Okay, so everyone, thank you for joining today's CAD/CAM CA lecture. Now you can leave the meeting.